So as I was making my last daily research video, something occurred to me that, well, we've never really had a chance to test this. Can we use an Entei incense in Taupe Hollow and use an Entei biscuit in Taupe Hollow? Will the game allow me to actually use an Entei biscuit? Because the Entei event has finished. Now, technically speaking, the Entei event is only meant to be at green grass, so the event exchange shop is really designed for things to work at green grass Isle. But if I were to run an Entei incense, which I am doing right now on my alt account, with my remaining Entei biscuit that I've got on hand, can I use it while at Taupe Hollow, essentially extending the event time? Yes, I'm not getting mains for this session, or can I if I time travel? So right now I'm at Taupe Hollow with my alt account, and I like to do testing on my alt account because I don't want to mess up my main account. And the other advantage of doing it this way is I'm going to have very few spawns on my first session. I'm going to do like a 1.5 hour nap so that my friend Incense has a good chance to trigger on Entei as well. I wonder if that could be a strategy moving forwards. And the reason why we haven't even considered this for Raikor when it came along is because there is no electric island. Raikor can only spawn at green grass. And the moment the event finished for Raikor, everyone was just trying to get away from green grass Isle. So it didn't make sense. We never had to consider this for Raikor's event until now. So this probably doesn't change the game for you in any way, but if you were curious about how this game works, well, we're about to find out. This may or may not impact you in any way. Maybe in future events you would consider this so that you can have a friend incense have a higher chance of landing the legendary by having 1 or 2 extra incenses after the event. You can only hold 1 at a time, but if you spend the 1, for example, I'm spending the 1 incense now, I can still buy another one with my remaining mains. Of course, I don't have enough at this moment, but I can go to the general shop to buy more mains with the bundles. So there may be a way to use this knowledge. All right, so let's do a 1.5 hour nap and see what happens. So I've done my 1.5 hour nap. Balance type, not that it affects our research. And just 3 spawns, which is the minimum spawn count you can get in this game. And for the first time, we're gonna get to see Entei at Taupe Hollow. So this is also going to be interesting. We've only seen Entei at Greengrass Isle so far. So let's see what Entei looks like at Taupe Hollow. Look at that. Energy storing sleep, 1-star Entei. Actually, it doesn't look any different. Just in case you wanted to see Entei in a different background, well, here you are. And oh, the Hungry did not land on Entei. So it's still at best a 25% chance. Next, we want to know whether I can use my Entei biscuit on Entei at Taupe Hollow, which cannot be done during the Entei event. And it looks like I can. The game lets me feed Entei biscuit at Taupe Hollow. It's possible, and I got a big hit. Looks like I didn't need the friend incense after all. That is awesome. So somehow I managed to extend the event by an extra day. Of course, now I don't have an Entei incense anymore. I'll need to exchange for another one. I will spend some diamonds on my alt account to do this. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this testing. Oh, I forgot about my bonus biscuit. So don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and let's check out the stats on Entei. Now, I don't really care about my alt accounts that much, but just to make this video more interesting, let's see the stats on the Entei. Skill level up, skill trigger, no way! That's great! Helping speed is good too. Inventory is not a problem. Skill trigger. Oh, speed down. Well, one good thing about this strategy is if you actually manage to get enough mains after your last session, after the 14th session of the Entei event, in order to buy another Entei biscuit, you could actually potentially spend those mains to use that Entei biscuit on another Entei incense. But you have to do this before the exchange shop finishes on the Thursday, at which point Entei biscuits will turn into great biscuits. Don't forget to like and subscribe.